extremely fascinating Thursday morning on this November 20th. Can't believe it's November. So, we had very powerful bullish rally that started pre-market, giving us only extremely aggressive points of entry. Oil currently in reversal zone on my lovely trade. That's incredibly aggressive because we are not getting powerful reversals of the overextended trends. Buying this late is pretty darn aggressive. So S&P is doing exact same thing. S&P continues further up, even with extremely late buys. This is where S&P bullish rally came from reversal zone, spelled out by the price since yesterday. This bullish rally is unstoppable. Let's take a look at what's happening with S&P and oil long term. So as I've been spelling out for many months, this is where S&P is heading next to 2068.50 and all the way to 2100. 2068.50 where S&P will take a major pause. Guess what? That's where it's sitting currently on the extremely aggressive trade. Clear? It's all the same. Doesn't matter what instrument, doesn't matter what time frame. That's next level on S&P. If you monitored timing research, you saw extremely clearly. Since Monday, I've been spelling out S&P heading until 2050, which S&P did reach on Tuesday. So don't be surprised if early next week, don't know if it will happen during Thanksgiving week, we're gonna see this level. Buyers are here with vengeance and they mean serious business. So, as confirmed with unstoppable power on S&P monthly charts. Pay attention to this level. Same level where S&P found very powerful buy on monthly. Ultimate destination on S&P is this area. This is where we're gonna start seeing pretty serious bearish corrections. Make sense? And that's exactly where oil is currently on my trade. Reversed from reversal zone, finding pretty serious selling pressure. It doesn't matter if you trade S&P monthly, where S&P heading next to. It doesn't matter if you trade oil extremely small time frame. 30-tick trade on oil was extremely late buy, but take a look on oil and let's see what's happening currently. Oil at very crucial levels on monthly chart. This level is not to be ignored. This is the end of the minor trend. What oil will do here is absolutely crucial. What did we see has happened on oil in 2011? Very powerful bullish trend. Very powerful rally. No levels had been touched on oil since 2009. Another time oil had found serious buying pressure in 2012. Clear? So, the end of the minor trend is in, and we are seeing pretty spectacular bullish structure that's unstoppable. Confirmed by very important levels on oil daily chart. If oil breaking through 76, we have bullish rally in a play. Clear? That's why oil is not giving us powerful pullbacks until right now as we speak. So, S&P flying until 2050. And that's what we're witnessing currently. So, the same formula you use on any instrument and any time frame from 1 minute to monthly and weekly remains the same. So S&P almost in reversal zone. Will it do exact same thing as oil had done on our trade? So before the close of the trading room, S&P remains stuck at 2052 reversal zone. Again, it's 12 EST on Thursday. You want to get the heck out of this trade. I expect S&P to retrace until at least 2049 and potentially all the way to 2046 and drastically lower. So that's not our interest. We're not shorting S&P. because we're going into a trade recap. I wanted to show you the wild ride and what I expect on S&P next. So this is where we're closing S&P, as we are not open on Friday devoted to Fibonacci class. I expect this rally to continue with vengeance. And let me tell you where it's heading. And once again, this is picture perfect reminder. Know your levels and know where to buy and know what not to enter into. Extremely aggressive late buy on S&P is, oh my god, 6 points later, actually 7. Outrageous. Oil, just to give you perspective, I don't want to get distracted. Just to give you perspective where S&P is heading next to. As stated earlier, S&P is heading to 2068.50. Would not be surprised if you'll see it tomorrow or sometimes early next week. Clear? And this is exact level where our long collapsed on oil hourly. This is where oil hourly is heading next to. Back up 75.50 and all the way to 75.97. We witnessed incredible brutal fight on oil today. Today is one of the most crucial days we had seen on oil in months. And the response on oil at 76 on hourly chart correlates with response on oil daily. That remains absolutely crucial. So just to remind you what we are monitoring for on oil daily. Once again, the same level. Reversal zone 2. Response here is crucial. If oil getting out of this level, that's where it's going to get pretty exciting. But that remains the key. So don't buy anywhere near this level. And this is picture perfect reminder. It doesn't matter what instrument, what time frame. That's where S&P collapsing from 2052. If you take a look on any chart, if you know where reversal zone is, you would know extremely well what not to enter into and where to take profits of the table. So let's update the results on what we've done today on oil and S&P. Extremely late buy, one trade on S&P that blasted to reversal zone, correct? Which would give us 17 positive trades. Clear? On S&P. Multiple times we do not take any targets on S&P until it comes to decision point 2. 12 trades blasted to reversal zone and further. Let's take a look on oil. Oil had one of the wildest days ever. 32 trades, correct? 32. 3 trades on oil. We had one negative trade today on oil. Trade did not make it to important level by one tick. So out of 32 trades on oil, we had 24 trades that made it to our target. 23 trades that made it to decision point 2, which also reminds you, absolutely crucial to respect your ratios and your levels. And one of our 3 trades today made it to reversal zone. Clear? So that is the success rate on Alpha Wave Trader method that's demonstrated in our trading room on S&P and oil. So even you are super duper aggressive trader, you're still accomplishing these results. But if you are a conservative trader, you are not trading yesterday S&P pre-FOMC, correct? So the entire month of November, if you followed conservative guidelines, you had only 2 negative trades out of 20. And that's the same applies to oil. Pure price for entry and Fibonacci for exits. We start from scratch on Monday, and I cannot be more excited about Fibonacci Trading Bootcamp that is in December, which is the most exciting time of the year for me to teach and to trade with all fees. So, since I get so many emails and so many questions about Fibonacci Trading Bootcamp, again, 8-week course starts the moment you sign up. You choose to start slowly, you start with little education, and by the time you come to the bootcamp, you go full speed into other strategies. If you choose to start with bootcamp, you start with full speed. A couple of our students who did bootcamp in August only did the education and bootcamp. So those 2 weeks you get more information than you get during typical 8-week course, and that's the difference. So there we go. Monitor S&P tomorrow. That would be very interesting where this bullish rally ends.